Wakoni Emma I say keep your money, and keep your own. I'm a better is present. Hide your face, calm down, alaye. No go play penalty, go throw you. You know he do it. Any money no shiny. So say boys, opaleti, that's it guru. You can call me small doctor. I can wait your gala. Oh my teacher.
Don't you think it is better to get the updates fast and undiluted from a trusted and reliable source than to hear it from just any other station? Get the authentic traffic report from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
News from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Hello and good afternoon. Here is the news at 4. First, the highlights. Lagos State Government set to host Greater Lagos Fiesta 2022 across 5 divisions. Independent National Electoral Commission reiterates ban of smartphones in 2023 general elections. On the foreign scene, court backs United Kingdom's plan to deport migrants to Rwanda. And in sports, former Super Eagles coach urges team to qualify for 2026 World Cup. Now the details. I am Akan Usen. All is set for the hosting of the Greater Lagos Fiesta 2022 at the 5 divisions of the states in Ikorodu, Badagry, Ikeja, Lagos Island, with adequate security guaranteed. The 3-day event is expected to kick off from Thursday, 29th of December 2022 till the early hours of Sunday, 1st January 2023. While addressing journalists at the Bagauda Kauto Press Center, Alausa, Ikeja, Special Advisor to the Governor on Arts and Culture, Femi Martin, who assured all residents and beyond to anticipate a well-loaded event filled with fun and entertainment, called on willing corporate organizations to partner with the state government to make the event successful.
This year's Greater Lagos Fiesta provides another platform to grow Lagos State economy by leveraging on the state's rich culture and heritage and create a meaningful impact while driving economic vitality within the ecosystem. This event is also born out of the genuine intention and passion of our amiable governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu.
Martin also hinted that with the Q4 initiative launched in September, the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture will be able to collate data for attendees to enhance planning and project to the world the traffic Lagos State attracts to tourism and entertainment. Our correspondent at Diola Kindele quotes the special advisor as saying that over 10,000 fund seekers are expected to throng each of the venues of the Greater Lagos Fiesta daily in Agege Stadium, Ikorodu Town Hall, Badagry Grammar School, and Eko Atlantic City on Lagos Island. The launch of the new Ilera Eko Diaspora Plan is the first of its kind in Nigeria, and it is expected to deepen and widen access to affordable and quality healthcare through a new gateway of opportunities for Nigerian dependents and relatives abroad. Commissioner for Health Akin Abayomi stated this at the launch of the Ilera Eko Diaspora Plan, introduced by the Lagos State Health Management Agency, LASHMA. Abayomi said the state government will continue to support and encourage LASHMA to deliver the dividends of democracy, improve lives, and prevent catastrophic health spending for Lagos residents. According to him, the Diaspora Plan is another milestone achievement which marks an era of globalization in the operations of the social health insurance space in Nigeria. The commissioner said the product, which when fully deployed into the marketplace, will act as a solution in achieving the cardinal objectives of the Lagos State government's themes agenda on health and environment. He said the agency will continue providing more innovative products as a way of widening access to residents to improve healthcare, adding that the government will provide every support needed in order to ensure that all residents are covered under the Lyrical Social Health Insurance plans. Also speaking, a board member of the agency, Ayo Adebusoye, said the new Diaspora Plan will enable Nigerians abroad channel medical health funds through a Lyrical Diaspora Plan with peace of mind as their loved ones are insured. Adebusoye said the new Diaspora Plan has become the inclusive gathering and platform for Nigerians abroad, noting that the Lagos State Health Scheme is the right direction to go as regards universal health coverage. Lagos Command of the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, has empowered 15 survivors of human trafficking with business starter packs and cash gifts. NAPTIP's Lagos Commander Comfort Agboko said the survivors had passed through the agency's shelters and subjected themselves to training. Agboko also said the empowerment was part of the agency's efforts to facilitate the survivors' full integration into society. He said the 2022 empowerment is in line with the 4-point strategy of the agency's Director General Fatima Waziri Azi. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, says its current cash withdrawal limit policy will help in tackling electronic fraud. CBN's Director of the Payment System Management Department, Musa Jimo, said electronic payments has continued to gain traction against fraudulent transactions by 35% compared to last year. According to him, such compromised accounts will be automatically traced and blocked before the money is illegally withdrawn. And now to the rest of the stories. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has reiterated its ban on smartphones and voting cubicles while participating in the forthcoming general elections. INEC Chairman Mahmood Yakubu stated this at the Commission's Stakeholders Summit on addressing the influence of money on the 2023 general elections in Abuja. Yakubu, who noted that citizens must reject inducements to sway their votes through vote buying, also urged all chief security officers to make this a major plank of both their pre-election and election observation activities. He said determiners in the fight against vote buying include financial institutions, religious organizations, traditional institutions, the media, civic bodies, and above all, citizens. The federal government has refuted the allegation by a former Twitter staff that the microblogging site did not negotiate with the government in the wake of its suspension. Minister of Information and Culture Lai Mohammed, who discredited the claim, also released to the media the proofs of the negotiations with the government. According to him, there was a long-drawn negotiation between the government and Twitter at the instance of the latter, following the suspension of the platform. It will be recalled that Twitter operations were suspended in the country last year following the microblogging site's persistent use of activities that were capable of undermining the country's corporate existence. The Nigerian Electricity Management Services Agency, NEMSA, a safety enforcement agency of the federal government, has certified 10,692 electricity projects. This is coming after a total of 15,931 projects across the country has been inspected. NEMSA's Managing Director Aliu Tahir said the inspection and certification became necessary to mitigate the hazards associated with misuse and abuse of electricity, which could lead to injuries, fatalities, equipment damage, and unscheduled downtime. Tahir said for safe, reliable, and sustainable electricity supply, it is paramount that the associated hazards were effectively mitigated. And out of foreign news, the Royal Court of Justice in the United Kingdom says the government's plan, to deport migrants to Rwanda is lawful. The court said the scheme did not breach the United Nations Refugee Convention or human rights laws. Meanwhile, judges said cases of some 8 asylum seekers had not been properly considered and would need to be reconsidered. According to reports, a hearing will take place in January to deal with any appeal applications. In our sports, former Super Eagles head coach Sunday Oliseh has warned that it will be cannot afford to miss out on a place at the 2026 Mondial after they were denied a place at the just concluded 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar by West African rivals Ghana. The 3-time African champions attended 3 previous editions of the World Cup before failing to secure a place in Qatar 2022. The United States of America, Canada, and Mexico will co-host the 2026 World Cup. For the news at 4. Always drive within the specified speed limit. You can listen to Lagos Traffic Radio on our website, www.trafficradio961.ng, and follow us on our various social media platforms. On Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Also, you can now download our app, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more traffic updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration shortlisted 8 contractors for the construction of the 4th mainland bridge? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. All is set for the hosting of the Greater Lagos Fiesta 2022 at the 5 divisions of the state in Ikorodu, Badagry, Ikeja, Lagos, and smartphones at voting cubicles while participating in the forthcoming general elections. We also told you that the Royal Court of Justice in the United Kingdom says the government's plan to deport migrants to Rwanda is lawful. And in sports, former Super Eagles head coach Sunday Oliseh has warned that it will be disastrous for Nigerian football if the team failed to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to newsroom@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Damilare Fagua. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good afternoon.
Timeliness begins with the letter T. We strive to maintain timeliness in disseminating information to our listeners, and that is why we are reliable. Being the most reliable radio station providing traffic information in Africa is our vision. Maintaining the A status, which is accurate. Accuracy in serving you real-time traffic situation reports live from the roads in details. We are dynamic in every way. With the use of modern technology and well-motivated workforce, we keep you up to date with information on all modes of transportation, and that has been our objective. Being the first authentic traffic radio station in Africa,